Hey, what's up everybody? And welcome to my second tuning tutorial. This is part 2 on how to tune your toms. Anyway, I decided to get a Remo ebony pinstripe on my toms. On my 8-inch tom, I got the code. I'll be changing that pretty soon, next week or so. So, before I get started on this tom, I made sure it's tight. There are 3 things I need to mention about how to tune your drums good. First is good drums. Notice I got this DW Concept Maple kit in blue, the World Blue to Black Burst. Anyway. And second is good drum heads. Remo drum heads. They provide pretty good drum heads. And I forgot to mention the third part is how you play the drums. Say you have the same heads as me, the same drums as me, the same everything as me, do the same tuning as me. But you play differently, you're probably not going to get a good sound. So the thing is called human aspect. Anyway, first thing to do is changing this tom is a little bit, not a whole lot. Loosen the tension rods so we don't want to work the drum because they're amazing drums. The first thing to do is to remove this ring and the Remo O-ring I have in this old drum head. I'm going to chunk it out of the way, use that as a spare. And I want to make sure that there's no dust on the shell. It'll be good to have no dust on the shell. And you got your beautiful DW Concept drum here. In your beautiful black Remo pinstripe. I would like to have the Remo, the logo next to the badge. Now, I'm going to put the pincher rods in, like this. I want to make sure it's even as possible. Make sure there's no extra gap between the hoop. Now we're good to go. We're going to start right with these 2 tension rods and finger tighten them like this so it's even as possible. Now, before I continue, I'll use a counter, like a cock buster here, there on my toms. You don't have to do that. If you want to do that, go ahead. Some people use a tension watch to make this a certain tension, then you make this a certain tension, so on. And some people may seek their drum heads. If you want to put your fist in the middle, go ahead. No, I don't do that. And some tune into specific notes. Honestly, I don't do any of that. I just go what my ears tell me. It sounds good. It sounds good. Now I'm going to finish finger tighten these tension rods. Alright, so it's all, I'm going to make sure these lugs are finger tightened. And we start right here. We're going to give this one turn. Here. Go right here, make it one turn here. We're going to make one turn here. Here, it's cracking the drum heads and making it sound good. Right here. Full turn. And full turn. Now, and check the tension on each lugs. A little low. Now, you can see how it sounds. It's a little too high. I'm gonna tweak the resident head. I'm gonna go a little bit, not a whole lot. I'm gonna loosen this a little bit. Now, before I continue, I would like to check the tension. Before I do that, I would like to have a low tone on the toms. I'm looking for this attack to the toms. Like a doo, doo, doo. So, I'm looking for a doo. Make it loud, so like the resident head and batter head. I think I have this a little lower. So I'm going to check the tension. Now I'm going to see how. Pretty good. I'm gonna lower the battle head one more time out of 8 turn. 1/8. 1/8. I'm not gonna do this a whole lot. See how I'm barely doing this, but do you see how I'm turning an 8? When you want to go to a tone you're looking for, don't go to 5 spins and move on. Because it'll work the wind, it'll be too high. So now I'm going to check final tuning. Now I'm going to check the tension rods. This is a little low. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Well, I set it back up on my kit, and I feel this tom needs to be a little bit lower. I'm going to talk about muffling later. Well, thank you for watching. Subscribe and have a good